Hey guys, Big Andy, Boise Experiment, day number 14, post-workout number 2. We had legs, calves, and abs today. So again, this is 5 days, the 5th day after our first workout. And just to recap it a little bit, walked into the gym about 2:45, 3 o'clock, and right now it's about 9:45, and we'll get to that in a minute. But going into the workout, did my 2 warm-ups, did the compound movement, did the leg press first, did 2 warm-ups there, followed by leg press, or excuse me, leg extension warm-up, going into my first and only superset. So after I did those 2 warm-ups, had the weights where I wanted them, started out with the leg extension and did that to failure, walked right over, or gimped right over to the leg press and did that to failure as well. Leg extensions went good, went right up to the 10th rep usually, or what Mike Messer suggests is you do 12 to 20, so I either need to kick up the intensity or lower the weight a little bit. I failed right on, I believe, on the 11th attempt, so I failed right at 11. So I could have probably eked out maybe 1.5 more, and went right into the leg press where I failed on my 10th attempt. So I could have kicked up 2 more reps on each, or lowered the weight. So you go up in weight, reps, or both. So again, my legs going over from the leg extension to the leg press where I had no motor skills. I couldn't even walk right. I'm completely numb, and going in that leg press, I couldn't feel anything, which I guess is good, but it did hurt. It did put the sting on a little bit, but eked that out, and again doing that 4-2-4 cadence, sticking strict with that, and my breathing was a lot better. One of the things that Mike states in his books clearly is not to hold your breath. Closing the blood flow off by squeezing a handle when you're doing a leg press is not good. That puts a lot of strain on the heart. So breathing while exerting a tremendous amount of effort going to failure. So that's something I need to master the next 6 or so weeks. As far as nutrition, so that went well. Workout went well, felt good, felt strong, and so I'm looking forward to our next workout. Will be shoulders, biceps, and triceps in roughly 4 or 5 days. So looking forward to that. As far as my nutrition, I'm sitting right around 2454, about 2,500 calories, and feel good. Don't feel too exhausted. I'm run down a little bit about 10 o'clock. You know, usually I'm a night owl, so I'm up pretty late, but about 10 o'clock I kind of hit the wall, and I'm not starving. That's one thing that I noticed, that my calories are right where they need to be, especially with the ratios, especially having that 60% carbohydrates, that 25% protein, and that 15% fat. As my body is using those carbohydrates as fuel, as they should, and all the protein, even though it's a small amount, mentally I have to, you know, wrap my head around it that I don't need 300 grams of protein because I'm close to 300 pounds. All the protein I'm taking in is being used for muscle recovery, as well as the carbohydrate. But my body is using that carbohydrates as fuel. My weight's going down. I'm about 287, 288, so that's 10 pounds less. Body fat continues to go down. So my calories are right where they need to be. And I think I'll keep them there for roughly the end of till the end of the experiment, for the next 6 weeks. If I get stuck, I can adjust. I can go, you know, additional 250 each and just keep chipping away. But I don't want to starve myself. I have to function. I have to be a dad, and I have to be a husband as well. So feel good. Pretty run down right now. My legs, knock on wood, aren't too sore. But who knows what tomorrow will bring in the following day. So all in all, I was about, I was talking to Ronnie B and trying to figure out how much time that superset took, and it was right around 9, maybe 10 minutes of pure hell. But it was awesome. It was cool. It was cool. It gave me a little buzz for about 2 hours, 3 hours after that. So appreciate your emails. Appreciate the phone calls. Again, BoiseExperiment.com. We've got a lot of comments on YouTube, and got a lot of comments on our actual website. So appreciate that. Keep them coming in, and we'll chat you guys later. Out.